Alright guys, I promised it, and here it is. The Komodo XL 110 scale truck and rock crawler from Power Racing, made in Taiwan, and it's 90% metal construction. Now this is the ready to run version with a 2.4 gigahertz radio. Yeah, the box is beat up a little bit, but that's not a big deal, so I'm going to sit you guys down here for a second. And find my razor blade so I can chop this thing up. Had it just, oh, there it is. Alright, we're going to pull this one straight out of the box. Now, there's been good reviews, there's been bad reviews, and I hit the camera. Awesome! There's been good reviews, there's been bad reviews about this. But, either way, it doesn't really matter. Due to the 90% metal construction, I'm pretty sure that alone will compensate for anything the truck lacks in. So we get the big box out of the way. And we untape the radio box from the side, which comes in an alternate box. Alright, so far what we're looking at, as I grab you guys for a second, we're looking at, it looks like a Chevy body. Pretty cool. Lexan's a little cheesy, but tires look alright. True aluminum beadlocks on it. Always nice, but is this Allen head or is it Phillips? It is Allen, we're good. Those are nice scale looking wheels and IRCs. Everything else is all CNC'd, good nice little shocks on it. So we're going to dig a little deeper into the unboxing here. And if the camera angle is bad, I apologize, but it will pay off in the long run as I keep losing this damn razor blade. Wow, they definitely put enough tape on these things. Ugh. Come on, get out of there. Aha! There's the culprit right there. Zip ties underneath. Boom, done. Zip tie out of the way. At least they were smart and zip tied the axles. That's a pretty good idea. Let's get this truck out. Break it out of the box. And give me my wire cutters back. Alright guys, bam, there it is. That is the 110 truck. Move you guys over here now so I can actually see what I'm doing. Yes, you guys are on the pit mat. Alright, so let's take the, first off, take the body clips off. Real soft shocks. Notice that right off the bat, real soft shocks. Which hopefully will translate to good articulation. But as we take the body off, we're going to take a sneak peek under here and see what we got going on. Alright, let's see. We've got a good aluminum CNC back plate, multiple shock angles for it, multiple shock angles up front. Now this ESC itself is a race ESC with reverse, and of course 3-channel receiver, 2 channels used, and this is, what the hell is this? This is my receiver end, so I'll just leave that for now. The only thing plastic on this truck I can tell you right now is just the rod ends, the transmission. Oh wow, look at the size of that pinion gear on the motor. That's a huge pinion. The motor kind of sits in here a little sideways too. I'll tell you that right now. It does sit a little sideways, so your battery goes back here. Strap your battery down. The thing I'm most impressed in is these axles. Look at these scale axles. They just look ridiculous. true triangulated 4 links. So we're similar. Oh, it's got bent links in the rear and straight links up front. It's got metal shackles, metal housings. These look a lot like the Yoda axles. Now, as far as flex goes, we're not really in the zone for flex. The max we get is probably about a few inches, but should be a good starting point for the truck. Now, the only other thing I have to do left is to unbox this radio, and I'm curious to see what kind of radio this thing's got with it. Oh, awesome, it's got a bind feature on it too. That's always good. But there's a downfall. It may be a 2.4 gig radio, but I guess it's not really a downfall. I'm just really accustomed to my Spectrum. It's a standard pistol grip radio, but you've got your on-off. You have a charge for rechargeable batteries. You've got your incremental and steering, all that good stuff. You've got your auxiliary on and off. You have your steering trim up top, your throttle trim on the bottom, and then you have your multi-LED display. It's not too bad. But for a 110 scale truck, it is a little on the small side as compared to, say, Two-Face or the the SCXR10 or the Silverado or any other ones. It does look a little smaller. And we have a Power Racing SG5010 servo on it, double ball bearing. We'll have to see how that does. But once again, I like the fact that it's all aluminum. CNC chassis, drivetrain. Everything looks pretty good in it. I'm really liking the kit so far. Haven't driven it yet, but just the candy so far that you could see of all the metalness. Yes, metalness. That is a word. Just from what I can see, it looks halfway decent for what I paid for the truck. I'm not going to go into how much I paid for it because that's kind of an inside thing, but look, all the quality that's on it, I couldn't be happier. So there you go, guys. That is the Komodo XL 2.2 scale truck from Power Racing.